give me a thumbs up from now on. What's going on, jigging junkies? Today we are up in Heartland, Maine, and we are going to be out fishing on Great Moose Lake. So a family friend of ours has allowed us to stay up here for the weekend, and we got into a little bit of some trolling, but we're going to be focusing on catching some smallmouth and largemouth bass today. So pretty warm. It's probably already like 70, 80 degrees, and we want to get out on the body of water, go around the shorelines, hook up on these islands, and find these big fish. And as you can see, the structure on this lake is just incredible. There's almost nobody out there. It is completely flat, calm, maybe like one or two boats, but for the most part we have this entire body of water to ourselves, and that means a whole lot of untouched fish.
Oh yeah.
It's a little snack. You're not even hooked. How are you stuck? Let go. Yo, that's funny. Come on. There we go. What you doing? And look at that white perch.
What'd you get there?
6 miles an hour.
Another white perch on the opposite spoon. So we're finding the schools of bait here. So here, folks, I am setting up all of the downriggers, and what we actually have today is these extra little clips that you can attach to the downriggers. So once I get the main balls on the ground, I add these clips on, and then I can let more lines out on top of the others. Along with that, we got the lead core going off the sides, getting them all set up to the right depth, and hopefully we can actually hook into some of these fish. There are cusk in this lake. Super unlikely I'd hook into one of those, but a lot of big brown trout, some good rainbows, and the salmon that are sitting on the bottom. And so with these 6 rods in, we were hoping we would have got them, but today was a hot, hot day, and that's not what we ended up seeing. At 169, so it was the lucky number. Just keep us straight. That's all you gotta do. If you turn us, I'll lose him. So, best you can. Finally.
That took a while.
If you pop off, I will electrocute you. Long way to come.
You're getting up to 44, by the way.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe you can turn, but I don't want to. Damn, it's big. I might just have to have you pull up the. Holy shit.
It's a tree.
I don't think so.
It's a fighting tree.
No, not a tree. Very much a fish.
I'm putting this into deeper water.
Okay. Yep. We got 81 feet to go.
Huh?
81 feet to go. I'm just taking him nice and slow. He's getting a lot of head shakes in there.
Yeah, I saw that head shake.
It's got to be it's really, I don't know. I'm hoping it's a brown. This was on the gold and orange.
That's a brown.
At 169.
That's a brown.
Still 40 feet to go.
That was a good head shake.
A bunch of hood. He's running like crazy now. He's trying to cut me off over here. So get ready for that, kid. He's gonna, he knows, 30 feet.
You trust me with the net?
Yeah, just get it fully extended. Got a little more time. This is where he's gonna get kinky. He knows. Oh my. It's a pickerel. It is a pickerel. It's a big pickerel.
It is a massive pickerel.
It was a big one.
Bro, what? That is the last thing I ever would have thought I was pulling up right there. He popped off right on cue. That's so
You
funny.
whipping him?
No.
Well, we're gonna get a measurement though. I'm curious.
What? Fucking dangerous.
Dude. That was at
That's a
160.
healthy fish too.
Let's get a measurement first. That was at 169. Like what? So that pickerel was probably just caught in what, 30-ish feet of water? So maybe we're not just seeing trout down there.
What do you do right now?
I am fixing the fly with a flasher so it moves like a fish and might get a little more action because this always does really good in the fall. It's got that nice like kind of sparkle green on the back of it, and it just reflects a little better down there. I don't know if they are feeding off of vision or movement yet, but since we haven't got a whole bunch of bites, my presumption is that they are probably action feeding. So get that down. Maybe I'll throw one of these in a minute and we'll just see if I switch this up to this, if it has a little better luck. And we are jigging along the bottom trying to see if we can catch into any of the salmonids that are in here. There's supposedly some good rainbows, brown trout, and even some Atlantic salmon, and so we are hoping to try and get them. We were trolling for a little while, caught a few white perch, but all the marks are mostly sitting right on the bottom, which means the downriggers, despite being super effective, are more likely to get stuck up on stuff and get weeds and rocks, and so we're just jigging right off the bottom because hopefully we can put the bait right in the fish's face that way. So I got the same white tube jig that I've been using recently on there, and I'm just kind of pulling at it, giving it a few like jigs up and down here and there, moving it left, right, and seeing if we can get these fish's attention. So hopefully one will hook in. Here folks, we are jigging with the same white tubes, and these are super effective with me anywhere I go. Today was a very, very hot day in the water, which made it a little more difficult, but I'm going to use the same technique that I always do, and I highly recommend this for you folks as well. So even though the fish weren't biting super great, all I do is I let it sink all the way down to the bottom, and the jig kind of swerves back and forth looking like something flickering down to the bottom of the lake. And once I get it all the way down, I pull the line tight and I move the rod tip up like 2 to 3 times, right? And I'm always pulling in a direction one way, either left or to the right of me. And usually in that pull, having those little wags by pulling on the line makes it look like something's about to bite, and the fish hits as I'm turning on that spot. Better, Smalley. Wow, he wants to pull the drag out. It's like, this isn't even that big. And just listen to how hard he's pulling that drag. Oh my goodness. Yo. He's like not big at all. And he just fought like that hard. Oh. That's why we like smallmouth so much more, folks. Because
Don't move, Eric.
just that. And he whacked at us.
Yeah.
There you go, buddy. Okay, guys, so a little quick biology lesson while we're out on the water. So this, if I can actually get a hold of him, is a largemouth bass. Now, largemouth bass have a lateral line that goes horizontally down the middle of their body. They're usually a greenish black in coloration, and you'll notice the eyes tend to be brown and they have a larger mouth. The Latin name for this species is Microterus nigricans, and they live in a whole bunch of bodies of water all over the country. Now, to distinguish them with the smallmouth bass, we're gonna let him go, which we also have one of in here. Let's see if I can find him. Come on, he's fast, huh? Where'd he go? There he goes. There he is. Easy, easy. This is the smallmouth bass. Now, a few key distinctions. One, they are much more brown in coloration than green, but sometimes that can still be hard to tell between the species. So you'll notice they still have a lateral line going down the side of their body, but the stripes on these are actually vertical. They're going up and down, so it's a key pattern that's easy to tell, and their eyes typically tend to be more red in coloration. Along with that, his mouth is indeed a lot smaller of an opening than the largemouth bass. Largemouth bass on average will get bigger, and smallmouth bass can still obtain a pretty large size, but not as close in comparison. Despite this key feature, these guys, which we've been catching all weekend, fight 10 times harder than a largemouth will, even if it's a large one. You can catch a smallmouth half the size of a largemouth bass, and it's going to give up just as good of a fight. So, the Latin name for this guy is Microterus dolomieu, and we are going to get him back in the water. They're not getting any bigger. I'd say it's decent, but I imagine it's going to be a smallmouth, and I got him on the reel in. So I was retrieving, and he just kind of wanted to run with it. I don't really know what I have yet, but I got him good. Not happy about it.
You want that?
Nah. I'll just wait till I start seeing something. Nah, it's just a decent smallie. Just a little guy. See how hard they fight? That's what makes me so, like, happy to get these fish, because this thing is just maybe 9 inches, right?
Barely.
Devoured that and then took me on a joyride. They're so aggressive here. I am really curious to see what happens if I catch one that's at all big. Oh,
What was it?
it was just a little thing.
Why?
I don't know, but something might be going on with this. Yes, no? I threw on a swim bait because it's deeper over here, still a lot of rocks, and I don't have the kind of crawfish I would want to throw, so this is going to give me the action I think I was hoping for, a little bit more. Good old perch, just so everyone sees.
No, I feel like it's a largemouth.
Couldn't tell.
Oh, come on.
You're
Is
stuck
he in the
in
rock?
something. Get on the boat.
Oh, is he still on?
I don't know.
Don't tell me the fucking game off. Is he down there?
You got to be stuck in something. Yep.
Oh my god.
Nice. Damn, baby.
Dude!
Look how fat these things are. Look. That's what I was saying. It's like,
So this is like the regular size that you catch.
yeah.
That's
Not that
probably.
long, but he's a good like 4.
Oh yeah. Damn. Off the dock too.
Yep. That's how it goes. Okay.
Here you
You got him deep in the gullet, so it wasn't coming out.
go. Yeah.
That's what you got index fingers for, though. Come on. Through the gill plate. Push it up. Come on. No, don't try to digest that more. Why are you trying to eat it? You should be trying to throw up, if anything, right now. What do you have for bait?
Purple, the peanut butter and jelly Senko.
Oh, it is long gone.
That's fine.
Hold them up for Ben so you can get a little.
I'll take a
Another bite. Second I get down there. Might just be a bunch of the perch we've been seeing all week. Just little ones. Dorsal fin, because for bluegill, a lot of them will have like blue coated operculums. A lot of species of sunfish will have that, but with the bluegill in particular, on the dorsal fin, there's that small little black dot on the back, and that is distinguishable only to the bluegills. So, amazing weekend here, folks, on Great Moose. But although we didn't end up getting into any of the salmonids we want, we still had a great time. Got a whole bunch of smallmouth and largemouth, and subscribe and whack that like button to catch more fish. Thanks, folks.